G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another Marvel United gameplay video for you, and this time we're going to be taking on the might of the Red Hulk, big angry guy that he is. Yeah, so he's one of the new Season 3 heroes, or Multiverse heroes. I believe he's in the promos box, the big sort of stretch goals promo box from the last campaign, and yeah, looking forward to playing this guy. So he's pretty tough, pretty strong, but he also comes with something interesting here. As part of his special setup, he's got a Betty Ross token. It says here, place the Betty Ross token, who I believe is his daughter, in the hero's starting location. So we're going to be doing that. In fact, we've already done that. And if we have a quick look here, it may look like I've put out one too many heroes, but that's because we actually have, instead of a token, we have a model here for Betty Ross. Now, unfortunately, and apologies to Minis from Mars, but unlike one of the recent videos where I've painted up my copy of Rick Jones, I haven't quite got around to fully painting Betty Ross here. So she's undercoated, or at least spray coated. I've got to go and probably just do a little touch up undercoat here, and then I'll be painting her up. But yeah, there's actually a really cool model by Minis from Mars, a store on Etsy, and you can set it. If you can, let's see if we can zoom in there. She's got even got like a little badge and everything, which is really cool. And she was inspired by that. Someone in the comments helped me out with the statue that she's inspired by, and then Dan from Minis from Mars actually confirmed that's in fact his yeah, the inspiration for this pose, and I think it's in front of the New York Stock Exchange or something like that. And I'm completely blanking on the name of the statue again, even though someone told me. But thank you for that person. If I can go and find the name of that, I'll put it in the video description or something like that. But yeah, very cool. So we're going to be using Betty Ross, and let's have a look at how angry Red Hulk is here. So let's actually, before we do that, let's have a look at the model as well. There he is, big and angry. Okay. He's as angry as all the folks in the Kickstarter comments about his moustache. He's like, stop making fun of my moustache. And then he's also angry at the other half of the people that weren't happy that he was purple, or that weren't happy that he was purple. But you know, I think I can understand the complaint about the purpleness. But like Andrew Fantasia said, maybe even if you're not a painter, maybe you got to bite the bullet and at least paint Red Hulk. So let's see. Of course, he is purple because that's the color they use to show off characters that are anti-villains. Oh, sorry, anti-villains, anti-heroes, and they can be used as both heroes and villains, so it's just to differentiate them. So unfortunately, it's just a little bit of he's a victim of the color coding there, so we'll see how we go. His special rules, let's have a look at it, because it's all, his special rules kind of like make his scenario what it is. So let's have a look. So we've got that token that starts in the hero starting location. At the beginning of each villain turn, I've got to try and remember this, move Betty Ross clockwise as many locations equal to the number of movement symbols at the bottom of the hero cards in the storyline between the previous villain card and the current one. So basically, in that current round worth of heroes, you count up the number of movement symbols at the bottom of the cards, and she moves clockwise that much. So if you're trying to combo it so that she lands in a particular location, or that you're in a particular location, you're going to have to sort of take all that into account, and I feel like I'm not going to be great at that, so I might just not even worry about putting that into my strategy. When a hero is KO'd, Red Hulk doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, he increases his track. It's called the revenge track by 1. So obviously he's angry about something and he wants revenge. So those who are familiar with the comics might know exactly what that sort of revenge is that he wants. Alright, so let's have a look here. His revenge track goes from 0 to 6. So there you go. Alright, so this goes up by 1 if he can KO us. Alright, now we should say, haha, he can't KO us that easily. But let's have a look. Discard all civilians and thugs. Now that's interesting, because I was thinking, oh, I'll just go around and I'll clean up all these thugs or all these civilians, but now I'm realizing, wait a second, He's actually clearing a lot too, so it might be harder to clear thugs and civilians than I thought. But he's discarding all of them from his location. Then he deals 2 damage to each hero there. Holy moly. And here's where this Betty Ross comes into play. If the Betty Ross token is there, deal only 1 damage instead. Right, okay, okay. So, overflow. So if all the thugs and civilians start overflowing in the locations, increase the track by 1 and move the Betty Ross token 1 location clockwise. So that can sort of throw off your plans. If you've planned to sort of be in the same spot with her, that might mess you up a little bit. So yeah, there we go. So not a very big track, so that's a bit scary. Okay. So if there's a KO, the track goes up by 1. If there's an overflow, the track goes up by 1 and Betty Ross moves. But she doesn't move with this one. All right. Interesting. Now he's got, I don't think I showed it off, but he's got 7 health at 2 players, 8 health at 3 players, and 9 health at 4 players. And we're going to be using a team of 4 heroes today, so we've got 9 health there. All right, so where is he? So Iron Man has got a Red Hulk problem, so he's decided to bust out his Hulkbuster suit. So there's his Iron Man suit, his big Hulkbuster suit. That's pretty cool, I like that. So we're going to be using Iron Man. Now he's of course going to call in his buddy War Machine, one of my favourite Marvel characters. I just really like all the cool guns and stuff all over his suit. He's pretty cool. So there's Rhodey. Alright, so he's called in Rhodey, of course. Now, because of the up-and-coming movie that's about to hit cinemas, I guess sometime soon, I thought, well, we've got to bring in Sam as well, don't we? So he's going to take on the Red Hulk as well. Although looking at his character, he's got a lot of movement, and that's about it. So well, I shouldn't say that's about it, but he does have a lot of movement. So I'm like, is that what we need against the Red Hulk? And of course, if you've got a Hulk problem, you should bring a Hulk. So we've got this is our only painted mini in the set here as well. So we're going to use Vanilla Hulk from the very original Marvel United core set. So that's our team. Well, let's have a look at. We're going to start with War Machine here, since he's one of my favourites. We'll shuffle him up. Okie dokie. And we'll see what he gets. 1, 2, 3. We are playing on standard difficulty mode, so I've got the double wilds and everything in the decks, except I have taken them out for 3 of the characters because we're using some equipment with them as well. So let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got a single movement. Amazing. Cool picture though. We've got a double punch. That's pretty cool, but we might want to save that for later on. Ooh, and here we have a movement and a punch in an adjacent location. That's versatile. All right, so he's got that going on. That's his opening hand. But we also have over here, this is why we've taken out his double wild, we've got some equipment. So we've got a stealth field generator. So used on our turn, we can do an extra move, or we can ignore the first damage we would take on the next villain turn. Okay, and then turn this face down. This one requires us to sort of, gamble a bit on whether we think we're about to take some damage or not. And the stealth field generator. Recharge at the end of your turn, discard. Sorry, at the beginning of your turn. Don't know what I'm reading here. At the beginning of your turn, discard 1 action token to turn this face up. So this is one of those characters. I think a lot of his equipment you need to somehow be generating action tokens to be able to reuse the stuff. We have the Omni Beam. This is interesting as well. This is if you didn't punch by the end of your turn, then you can deal 3 unpreventable damage against a villain or henchman in your or an adjacent location. So pretty versatile there, but you can't have done any other damage, so the maximum you're going to do in that turn is 3. unless you've got something that causes damage without doing a punch, I guess. And then it says, then you are KO'd though, and you turn this face down. And we know that if we're causing KOs, we're driving up this victory track here. So we're going to have to use this very carefully, if at all. So that's the Omni Beam. That's going to have to be sort of like a last gasp sort of effort. And the Deflector Shield. So it's another type of shield. Hold on, is that the same one? Yeah, we had the Stealth Field Generator. These are some different shields. Use on your turn. You can't take damage until the beginning of your next turn. Then turn this face down. So very interesting. We've got that one there. That's going to keep us hopefully in the game for a little bit longer. Now we also have the Hulkbuster. Alright, Mr. Hulkbuster. Again, we've taken the double wilds out because we're using equipment. And a lot of the equipment for Hulkbuster is actually pretty similar. So let's see, we've got a double punch again. We've got some sort of shockwave. Double punch against a single target in your location or attached a stun token to a villain or henchman. Next turn their BAM is cancelled. Okay. And we have a single star. Okay. Right. Interesting. And let's say, we've only got the two. So yeah, so we've got the Deflector Shield and the Omni Beam. So apologies, these are the only two I could find. I'm not sure if there's any supposed to be more, but yeah, so we've got the one where he doesn't take any damage until the beginning of his next turn, and we have the other one here, the Omni Beam with the same effect. So that's similar. Then we have Sam Wilson. So he's got a starting hand card. We'll just make sure, yep, so we'll shuffle the rest of them. Again, we've taken the double wild out because he does have at least one piece of equipment, and that is his shield. So he does have these cool wings, but they're sort of represented by his starting hand card. We'll draw two cards here. So his starting hand card is the Falcon's Wings. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, each time you perform a movement during your turn, you may immediately perform one free movement. There we go. So super speedy. And then we have Focused Strike, so we can double the attack symbols at the bottom of the previous hero card in the storyline. That's amazing. And we've got a move and a heroic. Alright. And then what have we got here? We've got, and we didn't show off, he's got the Captain America shield. I think all the Captain Americas, I think, have a similar effect here with their shield, which is use on your turn, punch in an adjacent location, or use on a villain turn to ignore one damage dealt to any hero in your location. So that's not just yourself, but anyone else. So not a bad idea to keep this guy with the others. If I can remember to do that, probably not. But also, what's great about this is you can do it as a reactionary thing. You don't have to sort of gamble on thinking, am I going to get hit this turn, and then play it, and then the enemy doesn't hit you, and then you're like, well, now I've wasted my defensive sort of thing. So this one's quite good in that regard. And it says, at the beginning of your turn, discard an action token to turn this face up. So, I think, let's have a look. I forgot, hold on, sorry, the Deflector Shields get removed. Oh, wow, okay. Omni Beams and Deflector Shields you cannot use more than once. Yep. Whereas the Stealth Field Generator, we can use the action tokens to get back, like the shield there. So, alright. Now this guy, Green Hulk, Original Hulk, although I don't know, comics is Green Hulk Original Hulk, or is it Grey Hulk? I'm not sure. But anyway, he's going to get 3 cards, but we don't have a starting hand card, and we don't have any equipment, so he does have his double wilds, there you go, in his deck. So wow, okay, got some versatility there. Alright, so, alright, now, as I was going through those, I was thinking, I need a few more stars than this, and then I realized, hey, I've forgotten to actually take you through the threat. So let's head back on over to the villain, and we'll check out the villain's threat. So these are the same all around the table, so we can just explain it once and then we're done. So he's got this, he's basically looking for trouble. He wants revenge and he's looking for trouble. So all of these are landing spot locations, so we know no matter where he lands at the beginning of the game, he's going to do this, which is unfortunate because it's, if there are no heroes in this location, Red Hulk moves clockwise to the next location with any heroes. So I think we are in trouble at the beginning. These all require 3 heroics to get rid of, and obviously the more of these we can get rid of, the more locations there are that are going to be a little bit safer, where he might land there and not land on us, and then we might be okay. Fingers crossed. So we'll see how that goes. Now let me just think. So we've got our characters here. I think we're looking good there. I just wanted to point out the locations too. So most of these, well, probably about, no, most of them are older locations. I wanted to go with sort of like a military government sort of theme here. So we've got the Stark Labs is where we're starting with the Iron Man's hangout here. But we've got Washington DC, we've got the Raft, we've got Shield Helicarrier and the Shield Headquarters, and Cape Citadel. And I think quite a few of those locations are not beneficial in our particular circumstance at all. I think the Raft has something to do with henchmen. There's no henchmen in this one. Shield Headquarters deals with crisis tokens. We don't have any of those in this game, but I thought these are all pretty thematic, so we're going to go with those. We have our little red hulky revenge token here. We're going to put that on the 0. We've got our 9 health there, so I think we're ready for the Red Hulk to get angry. Alright, let's try it. Okay, let's have a look at him. Alright, so we should shuffle, shouldn't we? Yep, shuffle, shuffle. Alrighty then. Let's see what he's got. Now, there's not a lot. I mean, I guess this is fairly complex with is it Betty or Betsy? Betty moving around. But I'm a bit worried because there's not a lot going on here with these. So I think his master plan deck is going to have some nasty surprises for us, but we'll see how we go. Alright, what's he up to? Okay. Hopefully, can you guys make that out? Hold it still. Alright. Let's see. So, if that was too blurry, I'll read it out. So, move clockwise to the next location with the hero with the most cards in hand. Okay, so in this case, it's all of us. Alright, so he's going to move all the way around. He's going to land here. He's looking for trouble, so we've got a landing spot location, but it only triggers if there are no heroes here, so he is going to basically just stay here. Then he's going to bam. That's unfortunate because I think as it was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we had enough. There were enough thugs out ready to go that we could deal with them. And this is also unfortunate because I was all ready to go. Okay, I'm going down the thugs path, but now I'm going to have to rethink my plans because we're losing all of these. It's the first part of the bam. He discards all of these guys. We are going to take some hits as well, but then he's going to put in, and technically we're supposed to do this second, but I'm going to do it now. We're going to put in 2, they must have like a creche on the Shield Headquarters because we've got the baby, the little baby. Uh-oh. Keep the baby safe. Alright. So now we've got civilians all over the place, and that's not who I wanted to deal with. I wanted to go for the thugs. Oh man, I don't know if I've got enough to do these and these. Alright. Alright, well anyway, that's happened, so we've got to deal with it. So, and unfortunately, we're all taking 2 damage here, but Betty Ross is in our spot, so we're taking 1 damage each. Now I do have the shield, so I could protect somebody. Use on your turn. I guess. Is it worth just using just to block some damage now for old Captain America, or should I save it for when it might be more useful? I don't know. Let's have a look. I'm going to put this double punch away for Iron Man. I'd rather see that come out maybe later. I sort of want to have some stars out, I think, if I can keep them around. I might just lose the single move with, or should I? No, I'll lose the single move, I think. Alright, let's put that away. So I've got a double punch and I've got the beam thing. Now, Captain America. You've got focused strike. You've got the move and the star. You've got your wings. I might put the focused strike away just in hope that it comes back up. The only problem is with the 4-player game, these things don't tend to come back up as much, do they? Unless we get sort of Shazammed. I suppose we're going to be getting Shazammed a bit, so maybe maybe that's alright. And then I guess Hulk, I'll put these away. I might hold on to Captain America's shield for now. I don't know. I can't do anything about the with the deflector shields or anything like that because I would have needed to have played them first. Alright. Well, I think we're all good there. So we'll save all that. We're ready to go. And we have War Machine drawing a card. He's drawn himself a single wild. Single wild there. He's got the punch in an adjacent location. I think I do want to get cracking on these, although there's a lot of thugs and stuff out, isn't there? I mean, civilians and bits and pieces. But I wouldn't mind getting rid of some. If I've got stars while I can, I wouldn't mind sort of using them. So if I've got a wild, I think I want to use that. Now, do I want to play some sort of shieldy thing going on here? Ignore the first damage you would take on the next turn. Now she's supposed to move. There was no overflow. She only moves the overflow, and she only moves if at the beginning of the villain turn based on the number of movement symbols, and that's not a thing. Alright. But as it stands, if any of us get caught out in the open, not protected by all these big hulking guys, being protected by Betty. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Betsy. I guess because Ross has like the S's in the name, and so I just putting an extra S in there. But yeah, if we can't be protected by her, anyone who gets hit now is going to be instantly KO'd. So that's scary. Right. Well. I guess I better put a shield out there, I guess, just to sort of block something. So ignore the first damage you would take, or you can't take any damage till the beginning of your next turn. Am I going to be moving? Let me think about this. So, War Machine's going to play a wild symbol. That won't cause Betty to move. Then, Hulk here is likely to play the heroic, so that's not going to be any movement. But Falcon is going to play, probably I want to do his wings, right? Or maybe I want to do, maybe I want to do his move and star. But there'll be a movement either way. So she is going to be over here. So yes, I want to protect these guys because they're going to get hit if I do what I'm doing here. So use on your turn, you can't take any damage. At the beginning of your next turn. Ignore the first damage you would take on the next villain turn. Let's do deflector shields. Yep, we'll do deflector shields. So I'm going to flip my deflector shields over. I can't be damaged on the next turn. Alright. I don't know if that's a good move, but that's what I'm playing. Alright, so now War Machine is going to play his wild. So we will put a wild down on here, covering one of those heroic spots. And then Hulkbuster, he's going to draw, he's drawn himself a move and a punch. But I think we're going to use this old heroic. That's going to let me complete this one here. Okily dokily. Now, Alright, yes, so that's one threat cleared. Okay. Now, what does this say? Who just did that? That was Iron Man, because he basically was able to put out the another wild and the heroic to finish off the last 2 stars there. So this was Iron Man in his big Hulkbuster. You may swap one card from your hand with one of the cards in the storyline. Oh. Oh no, okay. I was going to say, well, I could pick up this star again so I could keep doing this, but I don't really want to give up moving a punch into the storyline. That's a pretty good card, and this one's pretty good too. Because now Shockwave. I didn't really think about this one because I was so focused on putting these down. Shockwave's another thing I could have done there because it allows me to attach a stun token to the villain. So I could have just like negated a whole round of him doing attacks. No, I think I'm going to not worry about that. I think I'm going to stick with what I did there. But I am going to put my deflector shields on. Deflector shields. Yeah. Am I going to do my deflector shields? Yes, I think so. Alright. Now, Sam. Oh, Sam's got himself a heroic here as well. He's got a move and 2 heroics. So now how many civilians are out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 civilians out. As long as this card is face up. Boy, oh boy. So what do we think is going to happen next? He's probably going to move some sort of direction and land on one of these. In which case he will move clockwise to the next location with any heroes. So if Sam went here, he would be the one getting hit. And that would kind of be a waste of their shields then, wouldn't it? I could have actually just used Sam as the shield. Whereas if I go here, then he'll come around here, hit these guys, and they will be protected by their deflector shields. But the problem with that is if he lands here and he does a similar card to this, we're getting a lot of overflow, aren't we? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think I would really love to put these wings out. But I think I need to play... I think I need to play this. Maybe move over here. The question is, do I race this thing, or do I try and alleviate some overflow? Because I could rescue 2 civilians. I think I might do that. Just to maybe try and fend off some overflow. Yeah. Otherwise, if he lands here though, and attacks Sam, these 2 spots would be alright. Maybe I'll just... Do I want to work on these? No, I think I'll leave it. I think I'll... I don't know if I want to sink stars into these and these. I don't think I've got enough stars in my deck to do that. So, you know what? I'm just going to have to risk the overflow. Sorry, guys. Tough choices, but I'm going to do that. Alright. So, let's see what happens. Hulk doesn't get to have... Oh, I didn't think about Hulk. Hulk is going to get smashed here, isn't he? Oh no, I didn't think about Hulk being left all on his lonesome there. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, we're going to lose our double wilds though if we let this happen. Yeah, alright, well it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Alright, what's he up to? Alrighty then. Oh, I'll see if I can get my finger out of the way there so you can see what's happening. Alright, he's going, uh-oh. Oh no, I think this means 2 jumps on the track already. So he's gone 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't land on anyone here, so he goes, I'm really angry, and he comes right around back here. Good news is he's not wiping out any ones that we need to collect, but he is going to KO the Hulk, which is a real shame. He's going to ignore the other 2 because they've got their, what are they, deflector shields or something? Deflector shields. Yeah, you can't take any damage until the beginning of your next turn. Now this is not unpreventable damage, is it? No, 2 damage, okay. Oh, and sorry, Betsy, my apologies guys. Betsy was supposed to move to this spot, which is why Hulk is getting Shazammed here, because it's the full 2 damage. Alright, we're putting... So this is bad. Oh no, this is terrible news. Oh boy, we really messed up. 1, 2, 3. If we have another turn like that, it's game over. Oh, that was a terrible move. Oh my goodness. This could be the quickest game ever. Because we've got 1 overflow here, right? And then she moves. And then we've got 1 overflow over here. And so she moves again. And then we had the KO. That doesn't move her, but that moves our track up to, wow, 3. Okay. Even with all these deflector shields and all that stuff going on, that is not great. Okay. Okay, so wake back up, Hulk. Time to get angry. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we basically draw 3 and then we've got our 4th one here. And we know how double wild's not coming up for ages now. Oh boy. Well. I'd love to get into position for a Hulk smash, but it's not going to happen. Alright, well we'll do a Hulk. Will we do a Hulk Wild? Let's do a Hulk Wild. Alright. Because this way, Hulk can come over here. He can finish this off with the heroic, but he can also punch a thug. Alright. There we go. We've got 2 threats cleared. There we go. Now, if there are any civilians in this location, you may deal 1 damage to a thug or a henchman in this or an adjacent location. Alright. That's cool. Nice. Alright. Now, boy oh boy, what are we doing next? It is War Machine's turn. Alright, so we're drawing a card. We now no longer can rely on being totally unharmed here. Where are we, War Machine? We're over here. You could move... We do need to start balancing this out, but while I've got these stars, I may as well use it, because I know I've got a lot of punchy stuff here. I've got a wild. I could do this. Oh, I could stun him too. Stun, stun, stun. Alright, sorry folks, the camera's shutting off. I'm not sure why it's cutting out at the moment, because it's got the full battery life and it's got plenty of space, so something to do with, I don't know if the chips are getting a bit tired now or something, but I'll try and do my best to get through. So I was just looking at maybe I can tee up something to do with this shockwave, and I can put a stun token on our friend here, but I sort of want to give myself enough actions at the bottom if I do that one as well, because the shockwave just gives a movement. So what I might do is I'll play this, I think, then War Machine. Oh boy. So if I play War Machine, if I give 2 movement tokens, she's going to move 1, 2. Maybe she'll end up here, so I don't know. I think that's going to be right. So I'll move War Machine here, and he might do a single attack here with the wild, and then put a heroic down on this one here. Then Hulkbuster, you might put a stun token on the old red Hulk here with the shockwave. But if I'm playing this, is that 2? Oh, that's all right. 2 movement. And then the problem is, put the shockwave on, but then if he lands over here, which I'm assuming is where he probably would land, and spread the things out, this is going to overflow. So I think instead of putting that extra heroic down here, which I'd love to do, I think I'm actually going to head over here and use this heroic to rescue this civilian. And that way... Oh, no, hold on, then he'd land here, wouldn't he? Oh, no. Which means he would overflow here anyway. It's a bit of a moot point, isn't it? Because I was thinking, if I land here and I don't do anything about this, then if he lands here, he's going to overflow here, but it's going to be the same thing. So you know what? I might actually just put that there, put this civilian back here, I think. So I think we might be getting one more push up the track either way here. Oh, this is tough. All right, what's he up to? What's he gonna do? All right, I don't like it. I don't like it. He's moving 3, so he's gonna go directly here. But then he's not happy with that, so he's going to move directly here. Then he is going to BAM, but the BAM gets cancelled. Oh, and sorry, Betsy Ross at the beginning of the turn. I keep forgetting she's got to move at the beginning of the turn, so she moves there. His BAM is cancelled anyway, so we get rid of that. Then, unfortunately, we accelerate the villain turn. I always forget which symbol this is, but essentially we have to remember that we're going to get the villain turn turning up there. Okay, so accelerate the next villain turn by 1 card, and unfortunately we've got an overflow, and he's putting more civilians out. This is not great. So 2 civilians here, and 2 civilians here, but one of those is an overflow, so we're on 4. Oh no, this is terrible. Okay. We sort of have to get rid of the civilians, don't we? Because otherwise this is going to be overflow, but I don't think I've got the star capacity to do it. Alright, so let's see. Sorry guys, just checking the camera's still going. Alright, so now I've only got 2 hero turns too before he messes with us again. Whose turn is it? It is Captain... What's his name? Captain Falcon, Captain America, Sam Wilson. Alright. Now I'd like to get cracking on some of these thugs before he can wipe them out, but I don't have any punches. Have I been given a punch? No, I've been given a move. Alright, where do we want... well, I guess we need to start finishing off some of these things, don't we? So it's going to be him and Hulk. Now, Hulk is in no position. These two are kind of separated, so if we want to work on this and finish that off, that's not great. I don't want to play the Falcon's Wing again because this is... it's just two movements then. So I guess I'm playing this one. The move and the... move and the... Oh, you know what I could have done? Wait, is that... No, it's in my location. I was thinking I could have thrown the shield to protect... for some reason I was thinking it was adjacent, but I think I'm thinking of the Omni Beam. I could have protected Hulk from getting KO'd, but no, it wasn't to be. Right, I'm going to play that. I'm going to move twice. 1, 2. So that I can head over here and finish this location off. Alright. Boy, he's just going to keep landing on this spot and overflowing, isn't he? Uh-oh. Is there anything I can do about that? I've just played a movement too, haven't I? So Betty Ross is not going to be there. Uh-oh. This could be it. I've got to really work out this puzzle because I am not getting this Red Hulk puzzle at the moment. Oakley dokley, let's see what to do. It is Hulk's turn. What can I do? Man, all this complaining about not having enough stars, and all I have is stars. What was I thinking? Alright, maybe I should really focus on rescuing. We have a move and a star. But I can't get to where I need to go. Or can I? Yes, I can, sort of. No, damage to everything else. I'll be damaging my own heroes if I do that. Oh no. Oh man. What do I do? Oh, what if I did this? Hold on a second. What if I said 1, 2, Hulk smash, discard, defeat, use the star to work on this one. By the way, I didn't use this ability over here because it talks about discarding cards, so that's not really what we're up to at the moment. But what if I do that? And then hopefully Red Hulk will come to me rather than over here. And I don't think I'm damaged. I'm not damaged, so he's not going to kill me outright. And there's probably going to be an overflow though. If all these cards are the same. If he's got a slightly different pattern, but the pattern keeps coming out the same. So I've got a bad feeling that we're going to get at least one overflow. Alright. But it's his turn now because he's angry. Alright, what's he up to? He's going to 1, 2. Oh! Now hold on. Betty's moving here. Okay, so hold on a second. He swung and missed. Now he clears all of these. That's good. He clears everyone. Does 2 damage. No one's there. He doesn't run towards us because we've cleared all the stuff. I think we had a turn where we got a bit lucky. Oh my goodness. Alright. And he's putting out thugs too. Thanks, Red Hulk. It's Red Christmas. Alright. He's just Santa Claus. That's all it is. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, she's telling him off. Hey, don't be messing with my friends. Alright. Is that right? Does he have anti-clockwise, counterclockwise thingies? No, okay, good. I haven't messed that up. So he moved there. Then he moved. So he moved to there, and then he came around, and then he's gone twice. 1, 2. Yep, okay. I think that's right. I don't think I've messed anything up. I always mess something up, but I don't think it's happened yet. Okay. Boy. Oh man, now we can't use our Omni beams either because we're so close. Oh no, okay. Ah, the Omni beams would have been cool. Okay. Don't panic. Nobody panic. Just calm down. It's like that Galactus mission. Massive panic. Alright, we're drawing a card for Mr. Stealth Man here. Oh, I should have even... You know what? Well, I guess the good news is I completely forgot to do these... Well, actually, he doesn't have anything anymore, does he? But the Stealth Field... Why has he only got one? Did I forget to draw a card with... I think I did. I think I forgot to draw a card with him. Well, there you go. There's at least one mistake. Because he was only damaged once, wasn't he? So he should have another card. Right, so he's got it pinned down. Now let's have a look at what this is. Because we're going to get to use this round, I think. Because it's War Machine's turn now. So he'll be coming up next. So he's also got this in his hand, which is pin down. Put 2 punches against a single target in your location. If you damage them, they can't leave until the end of the next villain turn, which could be disastrous if we do that in a spot where there's overflow happening all around. Speaking of overflow, it is time to get cracking on cutting down some of these thugs, I think. So what can we do? We've got a move and a single punch. Teed up with another move here. That's not going to cut it. I think we need to be taking out a lot more stuff than this. So we need to be doing, I think, the double punch or this strafing run, which would be 2 punches, then a move, and we've also got another move. So we could do that. Where's he going to end up? He's either going to end up here or around here somewhere. So we need to be clearing some of this stuff, don't we? We could certainly... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, let's use this like super... Although the super strafe run would be great for hunting him down later, because that's like so much movement to get towards him and stuff. I know you got to kind of combo it, but I think I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of some stuff over here, plus over here. Because he's likely to land here or here or here. So I need to sort of clear this, I think. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go jet boosters. He's going to fly twice. You've got to make the sound effect if you're going to play it. So strafing run. 1, 2. Oh, is that... No, that doesn't work. I was trying to get to here. 1, 2. Why did I think I could do that? Double punch. No, that's not going to work. Alright. Oh, man. How do I get rid of you? What can Iron Man do? Because the problem is Iron Man can, at this stage with what he's got here, he can already deal with this. Sorry, with this. Maybe Sam's going to have to do something. Alright. Alright. Where is Sam? Sam's over there. Yeah, maybe if I give Sam a punch or something. Move and a move, plus another move or something. Alright, so strafing run. If I don't need to use the strafing run then though, I won't use that because that could be more useful later on, so I might just do the double punch. So let's go move, double punch. Alright. Then Hulkbuster. Now do we want to use these stealth field generators then? Use on your turn. Use an extra... Oh, I could have used the stealth field generator to get that extra movement to get over here. Ignore the first damage you would take on the next villain turn. Have I left anything for a Hulkbuster to actually deal with? Not really. Ignore the first damage you would take on the next villain turn. Then turn this face down. I do kind of need that up my sleeve, don't I, in case I get caught in a position with that. It's all about trying to... I'm not good at like trying to work out where she... Like trying to plan for where she's going to go with my movement, plus do all the other things I need to do, and try and plan it so that I don't have to worry about him getting hit, because I know he's not, or I know, you know... That's the problem. Alright, well let's try... Because I'm just thinking, if I can get over there and clear that, then Falcon can like work on this. Where is she? Depends on how much movement I use. There'd be one down. And he'd probably play another one that would be two, so she'd end up over here. Alright. Let's see if this is not crazy. What if I did this? What if I flipped this for the extra movement, so that we go back to using our sound effects? So he's using strafe. So 1, 2, plus the turbo boosters or whatever we used over here. Stealth field generator to get over here. 2 punches here. I could just swap them over here, right? 2 punches there, not doing anything there. Then I'm going to jump back to here with that last movement on the strafing run. Then Iron Man is going to have a turn, and what I'm hoping I can do is somehow tee this up so that Betsy ends up over here, and that maybe Sam can even like get here and finish this off, or be close to finishing that in this round. I don't know. Iron Man, what are you going to do, buddy? So we sort of want, what have we given you? A move. So we know you can move here. We want you to have another move, maybe? And a punch would be good. A move and a punch. A move and a punch, maybe. So if we play a move and a punch for you, then you're punching here. There we go. And then you can move again. So you've moved one, punched, moved again. Right. You don't have any omni fields or anything like that. But you have placed 2 movement down, so Betsy can get over here. So I do get to have another turn now because he's not under pressure yet. And Sam's gonna draw this one up. Alright, Sam. I've given you a movement and a punch, I think. If he lands here, that's bad news for us over here. So we're going to go 1, 2. How do we get there? No, we're not going there. We're going 1. We're going to... Do I play the star? Move and punch and star. You know what I might do? I'm going to play this. Move, punch and star. Move, punch, star. I'm going to punch here. That's going to work on that for us. I'm going to rescue the baby. because that's something Sam would do. Gonna rescue that baby there. I'd love to get over here and rescue, but then I'm overshooting with Betsy, putting out too many movements. But at least I've put a star, so someone in the next turn can put a star out, like Hulk maybe, if he's still got that without getting hit. So maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know. We've got so few things on the revenge track to work with here. All right. I think that's the best I can do. And that way I've created a couple of spots that aren't going to overflow. I think we're okay. Oh boy. Talk about Hulk management here. All right. I did have a move, a punch, and a star then, didn't I? Move, punch, star, yeah. Alright, let's see what he's up to. Alright. 5. Wow, that's a big movement. Oh, hold on. So, hold on. First of all, she moves. 1, 2. She's over here. He's going 5. 1. Does this mess up our plan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. But this is good-ish, is it? Because he's not overflowing, at least at this stage. Oh, let's see. Because he's not going to move to us because he's not landing on one of those movement cards. And his BAM his BAM clears all of this, which is kind of good. Okay. Oh man. But he puts 2 more out over here too. So he's put. Oh, so this is dangerous over here, and this is dangerous over here. Oh gosh. Yikes. Okay. Boy, oh boy. We're just holding on. So I think we can get him vulnerable now, but then we have the trouble is then we have to start dealing with him. Alright, whose turn is it? We just had Sam. Hulk. So we're all on... No, we're not in the same spot. Sam's over there. Alright, Hulk, you are going to have to... Well, you're going to have to draw a card. Oh, he's got a Hulk smash. Hulk smash. What have we got? We've got a move... We've got a move there. No, not move. We've got a heroic. It'd be great if I could get over here and Hulk smash, but maybe I do. I just play the heroic just to get that cracking, because then we've completed this. Maybe that's not bad. Is he likely to land on us again? Maybe. Do we wait for him to come to us? Because we have to complete this, which doesn't technically make him vulnerable yet. We have to actually take out this thug or these thugs over here, don't we? Alright, so I'm going to play this. That gives us the 2 thingies, then we'll put that there. Oh, you may draw a card. Oh, but we... Okay. Okay, I thought it was a healing spot for a second. Oh, man. Okay, this mission would be a lot easier with maybe some healing spots. Alright, we've done that. So we officially have made him vulnerable. So we need to make it, no, not vulnerable, sorry. We've made him under pressure. So he's going to be going after not Iron Man, War Machine's turn. So we need to make sure that we take out a thug, if we can at least. Oh. This is problematic. Alright. So, a double punch won't do anything. In order to take someone out, we need to play one of these movement ones, and that is going to move Betsy away from us, and then Red Hulk is probably going to land on us, and that would be enough to take out both of these guys, because she's going to move clockwise, isn't she? So if we play a move, she's going to step here. And then if he lands on us, that's game over because that's 2 characters who can't take 2 hits. So that's not good. So as much as I'd love to make him vulnerable now, maybe I set it up for the next person. But if he's got some sort of random movement that goes 4 and he lands here, we've lost because then... Oh no, we haven't lost because we've got the overflow. We'd be 1 closer to losing. So I think I have to play... This makes it likely we would lose, I think. So I'm sort of wasting a double punch here, but I think I have to... Which feels... Oh, hold on a second. Before I do that, I didn't do this ability. You may draw a card if you do discard a card. Who was that? That was Hulk. I may as well, huh? Let's draw a card. We've got another Hulk smash, and why don't we get rid of another star, maybe? Yeah, okay. Alright, so that was Hulk. End of Hulk's turn. Yeah. Feels bad, but I think I have to do it. I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to draw a card. Move and punch. I think at this stage, oh man, I think at this stage I might put the beam weapon away and have the extra punch out just so I can give that punch to someone else, even though it's not as far-reaching maybe, and then I've got the rocket launcher for the far-reaching one. I don't know. Alright, well that's all I can do though, because now it's Red Hulk's turn. Oh, what is going on here? He's completely confounding me. Alright, so he's not moving. Which is bad, because now we've got an overflow over here, and we've got these 2 over here. Oh no, this is not good at all. Oh, I should have made him vulnerable, huh? Alright, well... That's all we could do. We've got the double punch. There's no point me using this move and punch, I don't think. Because Hulk's not going to be able to use that for anything, is he? I don't think so. So what I'm going to do... Betsy didn't move. I'm going to use the Falcon's wings. Is it Falcon's turn? Yes, it's Falcon. No, it's not. It's not Falcon's turn. You fool. It is Hulk's turn. Not Hulk's turn, Iron Man's turn. Alright, so Hulkbuster's turn. Man, I would love to go and beat up someone, but I can't. Well, I've got to move. I guess I could use this to move to a spot and punch some people. Move and double punch. Either way, I don't have enough movement to get where I need to go, do I? Where do we want Betsy going? Oh man, I think we're in trouble here. Alright, well... Hulkbuster, you're gonna go maybe here and double punch this guy. We've now made him vulnerable, but I think it's a little bit too little too late. Alright. Maybe Sam can block some damage here. What's Sam gonna do? Sam can move. I really was hoping I could use Sam. I thought Sam was going next. I was going to fly over here and deal with this, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. So I might go... He's got to move and a... No, Sam can't... I need to get Sam here and protect him, but that's not going to happen. Alright, I have to hope he sort of skips him. Sam's going to go maybe here and punch one of these guys. That's all he can really do. We've got the shield. We could throw the shield at him and bonk him on the head. At the end of my turn I can discard a card. No, that's not great. This is a problem over here, so is this. Too many problems. Well, that's it, that's all I can do. Because I am out of turns. Now, hold on, I can move again, can't I? As long as this card is face up, each time you perform a move, you may immediately perform a free move. So... So as I was here, technically I could end here, I guess. I could still punch this guy with the wild. I could move here. I could punch him for one. You know what? Punching one thug is not going to make the difference, I don't think. If that's going to overflow, it's going to overflow, right? So I may as well do 1 damage to Hulk. So I can say I at least got something done. Alright, I think I'll do that. So I'm going to move, then use the extra movement to get here. Alright, that's all I can do. Uh-oh. What's this fancy looking one here? Okay. Sorry, I should hold that a bit closer. Absorbing energy. That's right, Red Hulk absorbs energy, doesn't he? Oh man, what's he going to do now? So he's moving 3. Each hero in his and adjacent locations must discard a card. Oh. With special effects from their hand. Oh no. Ah, that's a shame. That's one. Who else is there with him? Oh, well he's adjacent, so he's got to lose that one. That's not good. And Hulk. Oh, Hulk has to lose one as well. He's got to lose one of his smashes. Okay. Now for... Riddle gains health equal to the number of cards. Oh man, he just gained 3 health. Oh no. That's not cool. Red Hulk. Oh, and you know what? It's game... No, it's not game over. Sorry, I was thinking this was Red Hulk for a second, but he's going to put more civilians out. Uh-oh. More civilians. Uh-oh, more civilians. This is getting very close. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how much longer we're going to hold out. So, Hulk. Is it Hulk's turn? Yes, it is. It's Hulk's turn. Alright. Well, Hulk's got a move and a punch. He's got a double punch. I think we just need to... Oh, hold on. And Betsy Ross in that last round was supposed to be here. But there's no Bam, so that's cool. Betsy Ross is supposed to go there. Alright, but I'm going to play this, I think. So, I'm going to jump in. No, hold on. He's here. He's... Oh, okay. So the movement's a bit useless. Alright, well, I'll still play that, though. I'll do the two hits on him. Where do I want to stand where he's not going to overflow? If he lands here, he's overflowing. If he lands here, he's overflowing. If he lands here, he's overflowing. Yeah, he's overflowing either way, alright? So I'm going to step here to be with Betsy, and then maybe someone can clear these guys or something. But I'm going to do 2 damage to him. Alright. Get out of here. Okay. And then War Machine. Alright, Mr. War Machine. You've got a move and a punch, and a move and a punch. Well, this is very problematic. I don't think there's anywhere he can land where we're not going to lose. Oh, man. this is all I can do, I think. In which case, although I can't use this, can I? Because I have to have not punched if I want to use that. 1, 2, 3. I can do 3 damage to him. 1, 2, 3. And step away. I'll go this way, or this way. I don't know. Because Betsy Ross is going to move because I played that move. You know what? Rhodey's going to see the end of the game out with Tony over here. I think that's fitting. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that might be it. How many cards has he got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got 5 cards left, but it just, he was that turn where he did 2 overflows and a KO. That was devastating. All right, what have we got? I think this might be game over. Yeah. Oh man, and then some. So he's going here. He's not moving from there. He's doing the BAM. We can block 1 damage with the shit. Oh, hold on. He's only got one. He's only got 1 card left anyway. So, well, we would have been KO'd. So, that goes underneath. So Sam gets KO'd. That drives the track up. Then he would have also accelerated the next villain turn. So we would have only got 1 turn. And then he puts 2 civilians out over here, 2 civilians out over there, so he overflows another 2 times. So boy oh boy, he Shazammed us. Red Hulk, that is the most heavily, like most unclose game I think that I've ever filmed on the channel. I don't think I've ever been defeated with that much health left on the villain. I mean, I guess technically we had 3 added. So we had him down to 3 health without that extra 3 being added there. So I guess that doesn't feel as bad, but holy moly. That 1 turn there where we just got, and I guess that's the second one, right? We just lost by 1, 2, 3 again. So we had 2, man, the fact that he puts 2 out on either side. Oh, yikes. I'm thinking, yeah, man, that was rough. I almost wonder, because you could see there was a point at that. There was a point at which it seemed like because we had cleared enough of these, the threats, he wasn't sort of like hitting us as consistently and racking up the hits with the KOs, but. And we had a team full of like deflector shields and bits and pieces, right? So we were holding that off as long as we could, I guess. But it was the overflows that just like, man, he just keeps putting those things out. So I wonder if not worrying about these as much, and I wonder if you just go full on civilian rescuing and thug defeating as much as possible. That might be the key to beating him. Yeah. Anyway, let me know how. Like, what have your experiences been? You know, did you just do it more efficiently and take out the threats and go from there? Maybe the team composition. Obviously, having locations that are a little bit more useful than what we had, I guess, or at least how I used them. Could help as well, but yeah, man, he was tough. Holy moly. Alright, I think it's the fact that this villainous plot track is so short, like there's no room to move. You have like a bad turn and that's it. You're like, you know, it's then you're just like holding on for dear life turn after that. So I think I feel like we got pretty far around, considering I think we were around about here when that disastrous turn happened. Yeah, when was it? It was like this turn or something, I think, wasn't it? So yeah, we got pretty far, I think. But yeah, well, as you can see, I'm still flabbergasted, speechless at how brutal Red Hulk was, but that was certainly a lot of fun. So I hope, despite the one-sided nature of it, I hope you guys enjoyed the fight. I hope you guys were able to spot lots of different ways you might have made a better choice, or this or that, and would have, turned the tide on him. Hopefully I didn't make any glaring mistakes that completely messed up how the game was supposed to turn out. But yeah, oh man, I was really hoping that team would do a better job than this. So I'm hoping it's not the team. I'm hoping maybe my strategy was wrong, and I could try this team out again and take him down. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Well, thank you for watching, guys. I will hopefully be back, I guess, next week with another homebrew battle. Yeah, still having a bit of a think about what I'm going to show off with the homebrew, but I've also reached out to Norlith, one of the designers at the Discord there, and he is a fan who's been working on the Mortal Kombat stuff, amongst a whole bunch of other stuff. He's a bit like Nelly Nell, who is so prolific with the amount of different themes that he's been building into the United system. And Norlith, yeah, has been one of the themes that he's worked on is the Mortal Kombat stuff. And so I know I've shown off a bunch of the Street Fighter stuff, so I thought, maybe we can have Norlith along and we'll do that. So we're going to work a little bit on helping out playtest his villain with that one there, and then at some stage we'll show that off. So I can't promise that'll be next week, but at some point soon with the homebrew stuff, keep your eyes out for a Mortal Kombat one, and I'm thinking I'm going to try and do it as another live stream as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope you guys are enjoying your games. I think it's, I think there might be some places still that haven't received theirs. I think the UK, some folks in the UK are still waiting on a couple of container loads. Maybe the US East Coast still has one or two still going as well. And of course the rest of the world. So my thoughts go out to those folks who are waiting on their games. Hopefully this is providing some enjoyment in the meantime. And but for all those lucky folks that do have their games at the moment, I hope you guys are really enjoying getting into the nitty-gritty of Season 3 and really sort of testing out the different heroes and villains. Who have you enjoyed? Let us know what you're enjoying, and yeah, we'll be back with more games down the track. So, all right, thanks guys. Maple Monkey out. See ya.